Sabrakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai. First and foremost, we want to give him praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, Reuben and Great Stone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums in the folk and the earth, pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. Come the next lesson to feed the elect and the nation of Israel, the 144,000 and the one third, men, women, and children, confusion of faces, that scatter, around the world. You understand? That scatter among these heathen nations. Right? We had electric outage in New York City and in Louisiana, right? So, just want to touch on that because, there's not nothing lightly, and there's also part of a judgment. You understand? God, the Most High gonna bring His judgment down on two-thirds of His people. Two-thirds of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, right? And you confusion that faces Israel, the Most High gonna bring His hammer down on you heathens too. You understand? On you heathens too, right? You understand? Uh, it's a transformer explode at an electric power station in New York City. Brought it's a blood of Queens on Thursday lit up the night sky, causing power outage throughout the city and flood of social media coverage of the incident that was 3 days ago. And this happened in New York City, right? And that was 3 days ago, right? And we had one in Louisiana, right? Just recently, right? This is right. This was just recently happening in Louisiana, right? Electrical explosion in Louisiana, right? So it says it's a electrical explosion in both Louisiana and New York, right? So hey, the being they have an article out saying that they gotta prepare the people for this um electric grid outage, right? So let me pull up this article, right? So this article came out on December the 10th, 2018. It says start preparing electric grid prime target of terrorists profound threat, say council. So these could be what test run, right? These could be test run, by the government. You understand? Because they have these technology. They could do these things. You understand? So these could be test run. Right? Before the video article let me go into E.M.P. Right? So it's a E.M.P is a electronic magnetic pulse, right? Electronic magnetic pulse, right? And it's an electronic magnetic pulse, also sometimes called a transient trans yeah transient magnetic disturbance. Is a short burst of electronic magnetic energy, such as pulse origin or origination may be a natural occurrence of a man-made and can occur as a radiated electrical or magnetic field of a conducted electric current, depending on the source. So it could be also it could be man-made. You understand? It happened by what? By heavy wind, heavy storm. You understand? Right? You understand? Right? You understand? Hey, come in. You understand? This come in. Right? This ain't no joke. Right? You understand? This ain't no joke. It come in. The most I ain't playing with you niggas though. Are you scoffers? Are you unbelief Israelites? Are you black conscious niggas? The most I come in, the most I y'all declare war. Y'all declare war. So hey, the most I is a man of war. You understand? Right? So the most I is a man of war. Right? Um it's he said in nuclear, he said what does an MP EMP do? He said in nuclear electrical magnetic pulse is the outburst of Salakia. So, right? Let's get this. Right? Right. This word abrupt mean suddenly or hasty. Right? This would mean. Right? He said a nuclear electronic magnetic pulse is the abrupt pulse of electric electromagnetic radiation resulting from a nuclear explosion. So a nuclear explosion could cause this too, right? He said NEMP, which is nuclear electronic magnetic pulse weapon, are designed to maximize such EMP effect as the primary damage mechanism, right? And and some some are capable of destroying such expectable electronic equipment over a wide area, right? So it could cause by electric magnetic radiation resulting from a nuclear explosion. You understand? Also, it could be what man-made, right? Or by man-made. You understand? Right? Um, uh, let's see what else. Understand? Then let's go into this article. Come back to that. Right? Says start preparing electric grid prime target of terrorists. So this is what the government saying, you know, electric grid is a prime target of terrorists, right? It's a profound threat, say council, right? So like I said, them two run they could be what test run, right? It could be test run. You understand? Because this, like I said, this article came out on the 10th of December 2018. So there could be a test run, right? Yeah, there could be a test run, right? So he said in a new report that warned that the electrical grid is the prime target of terrorists. He said Americans are being urged prepare for the up to 6 months without electricity. transportation, fuel, money, and health care. And this is called a economic, it's an economical collapse too. You understand? All these things gonna happen. The Most I see he can bring sorrow, evil, death, famine. Right? The Most I see he can bring these things. So all these things is the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? Like you say you're gonna bring that, right? When you get that. So you could continue, you scoffers could continue monkeying yourself. And you nigger women, you could continue being proud, right? I think you have a saying. I think you understand what's going on, you know? Yeah, these people too prideful out here. Most are gonna humble all these hearty people. They walking in great pride. These people walking to thought of you walking in spirit, this so-called white man. Proud, right? And the most I gonna humble each and every one of you nation, you Edomites, and two-third of Israel. Right? This is second Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? And those days is now. Speaking about now. Right? He said, the beginning of sorrow and great mourning. When this great get taken out, it's beginning of sorrow and great mourning. Because it said, it said 6 months without electricity, transportation, fuel, money, and health care. You know that is what? That is what? That is begin as sorrow and great mourning. You people gonna be sorrowful and you're gonna be mourning, right? Because these trucks not gonna be coming to a city and bring food because it's a fuel, right? Without fuel, without transportation, so there's no food gonna be coming. This not gonna only happen in America alone. This is gonna happen everywhere you Jakes dwell. Especially in this island of Trinidad and Tobago, these Israelites down here, they're proud and they're wicked. You understand? Everything for them is palance. Palance. There's a word for fet, party, burnt. You understand? So the most I can catch you with your pants down, right? Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 18, the beginning of sorrow and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death. It can be great death, I would say. It said money and health care. A lot of you niggas sick. You understand? A lot of you niggas sick. A lot of you on a prescription just getting high every day off of these tablets. They think healing destroy you more fast. You understand? Right? It said the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. Yeah, the powers that stand in fear. These so-called leaders, they can stand in fear, right? Because they now have no answer. Now they're not get this under control, right? He said the beginning of evil. Yeah, the beginning of evil means distress, misery, sorrow. And what shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, the famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent for a scourge for amendment. Right? So this is the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? This is the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So you people continue monkeying yourself. Right? The door of repentance open, you have to continue monkeying yourself. Right? This is what about to happen. So them two test run day, them two one in New York City and Louisiana, it could be test run. Because this article come out on the 10th of December. Right? You understand? And this was what Salakia, they get the name of this Washington secrets. Right? So there's no coincidence that them two tests run. Right? He said people no longer keep enough essential within their homes. He said reducing their ability to sustain themselves during an extended, prolonged outage. We need to improve individual um, preparedness, sent a just published report to President Trump. These people out there already, right? These people out there already. It's only the elect Yahweh Hashem Yahushai gonna be ready. Because the elect Yahweh Hashem Yahushai out there on the highways and byways start with our beloved elder apostle Tahar, the other apostles, the elders, the sincere Akims across the globe, telling you Israelite what about to happen. And you people even taking heed. So how the hell when this electric grid get taken out, how the hell you people gonna be ready? When you people didn't take heed and prepare yourself by turning back to your power Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So these people out here ready. You understand? They're gonna lose it. These people out here gonna lose it. Right? Salakio. He said they need to be more individual accountability for preparedness. He said and the report surviving um, catastrophic surviving a catastrophic power outage from the president. He said from the president, National Infrastructure Advisory Council, he said, and published by the Department of Homeland Security. Right? He said it looked at the potential of a power outage of up to 6 months and recommended Americans have enough supply on hand for a minimum 14 days is a standard for some pepper organization. These people ain't ready. You understand? You thought they're gonna be destroyed because hey, they're not got no transportation, no fuel, no light, no health care, no money. You bitches can't call 911. You understand? So it's gonna be all hell break loose. And this is what's called Jacob trouble. You understand? This is Jacob trouble. Right? For all you proud Israelites. You understand? Especially these nigger women. You know, they're proud. You understand? So it's a building culture of preparedness. He said include objective to incentive investment that reduce risk, including pre-disaster migration, closing the insurance gap, helping people prepare for disaster and better learn from past disaster, improving continuously and innovating, said a key recommendation. Right? These people gonna lose it, right? Hey, in the island, right? Sometimes when we go in like we need aquariums, we might go in certain like food outlet, you know, and we would want Jake's spirit and like the cashier might sometimes the cashier might pregnant, sometimes she might be in a bad mood and she might move in slow, you know, and Jake would just start tripping, you know. Jake would just tripping 5, 10 minutes. Jake can't even wait for a meal. They would just start tripping. Let's just 5, 10 minutes. What gonna happen? What gonna happen when the electric grid get taken out for 6 months? What gonna happen? These people out there gonna lose it. They're gonna be beasts. The most I gonna show your true spirit. You understand? Because the most I look on a man's spirit. So the most I can show you our true spirit, that is peace. And that's how you are gonna operate. Peace. You understand? And these girls troop, these are UN troop, they're ready. They done set and load. They're ready. Then the most I can say these troops. These troops are ready. You understand? Alright? He said a report, a draft to be voted on this week by the council, right? By the council is the second in 1 month to warn of a profound threat. So do this again. That's why it says no coincidence. what happened in New York City just a couple of days ago, and then in Louisiana. You understand? And this article came out on the 10th of December, and then these two happened in New York City and in Louisiana. You hear what they say? He said the report is draft to be voted on this week by the council, is the second in 1 month, to warn of the profound threat to the electric grid from terrorism and he said a naturally occurring event like a storm, like a solar storm or flare. A period government report also called for presidential action to protect the grid. That report warned of a threat to the world order in an attack. So hey, these devils getting ready to come down on you fucking Israelites. Right? You stiff necked and rebellious Israelites. You understand? Hey, especially you black conscious niggas. You Christians. You understand? You would want to call yourself Muslim. You proud niggas. You understand? Who else got something evil to say about the holy scriptures? And then you bitches. You understand? Who think you have a say in this place? The most high gonna humble are you proud Israelites. You understand? Most high gonna use his so richly so-called white man. He gonna humble are you proud Israelites. Because you declare war against your maker. You understand? The Most High say, if you are walk contrary to me, I also will walk contrary to you. You understand? That's exactly what the Most High doing. The Most High walking contrary to you, to you rebellious niggas. You understand? Right? You call yourself Muslim. You call yourself, you call yourself Christian. You call yourself black. When the Most High say you are Yasharala, you are Israelite. When the Most High give you last statutes of commandment, you want to eat from the tree of death, right? You want to eat from the tree of death. You want to walk in the so-called white man philosophy. Just eat it from the tree of death. When the Most High gives straight commandment, do not eat from the tree. Do not eat from the tree that is in the midst of the garden. Let the tree go back to the so-called white man. Let the tree of death to go back to the serpent. You niggas want to eat from the tree of death. You niggas want to talk about you black and use Kemet, and use Moors, and use Islam, and use a Christian. You understand? And use a black revolutionist. Let's eat it from the tree of death. You understand? There's a confusion in Babylon, right? You understand? So the Most High gonna walk contrary to you dumb niggas, right? He said, this profound risk require a new national focus, significant public, significant public and private action is needed to prepare for and recovery from a um, catastrophic catastrophic outage, right? That could leave a large part of the nation without power for weeks or months and cause he said and cause service failure in other sectors, including water and wastewater, communication. So all you bitches and can't be our Instagram because our communication come through a cell phone, laptop, iPad. You understand? So you bitches and can't be posting your ass on Instagram and social media platform getting uh, uh, thousands of likes and thousands of comments. You understand? Shaking your ass all day. You understand? Transportation, healthcare, and financial service that are critical to public health and safety, our national and economic security, said this advisory council. So, hey, This is the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? All this is the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? Let me get a quick precept. Right? You understand? To Psalms. And this is the E.M.P scripture, electric magnetic pulse. This is the E.M.P scripture. This is Psalm 76, verse 5. He said, the stood-hearted are spoiled. Yeah, the stood-hearted mean these proud, starting with the so-called white man. You know, these proud Edomites. Right? And two-thirds you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, they are stood-hearted. They are proud. They are prideful. They are prideful. Right? The scripture says pride is hateful. A matter of fact, let me get that. Right? Let me get that. Right? Let me get that. Right? This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 7. He said, pride is hateful before Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, and by both do it one commit iniquity. So the most I hate a prideful person. Most I hate a proud nigger. You understand? Right? Most I hate a proud nigger. Psalm 76 and 5, he said, the stud-hearted are spoiled. They have slept, they slept, and none of them, and none of the men of the might have found their hand. He said, and I rebuke, O power Yahweh Hashem Yahushua of Jacob, both the chariot and horses are cast into a deep sleep. So both the chariots and the horses are cast into a deep sleep. So let me read back this right here. Right? He said, without power for weeks or months, and cause service failure in other sector, including water and wastewater, communication and transportation. Transportation. It's not gonna got no transportation out there. You're not gonna be able to jump on a flight or jump on a boat or jump in a car, you know. Hey, most I say you're gonna be what, in a deep sleep means again. This is Psalm 76, verse 6. And I rebuke, O power, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua of Jacob. Both the chariots and the horses are cast into a deep sleep. Into a deep sleep. So the most I say, yeah, you proud niggas and bitches. You understand? A lot of you scoffers, right? Think you can mock the Most High and get rid of it. You can't mock the Most High and get rid of it. You understand? He said the report is an urgent call to action to organize a uniform reaction to a great attack. He said harden it from attack, warn of the threat, and publish regular American into preparing. So so like I said, no coincidence these two attacks happening in New York and in Louisiana. You understand? Is this shit about to go down? Trump closed down the government because Jake flooded the border for come and seek asylum. No, they ain't closing the border. They ain't closing the government for that. Trump want a war because we're Russia right in the backyard. And the scripture say, the prophecies, one of the prophecies that the Most High can put the evil thoughts into the mind, and they're gonna go up into the village of the unwalled into the city of the unwalled village, the city that dwell carelessly. You understand? So if Congress did sign the bill, Trump closed down the government. Who know how long they're gonna be closed down for? You understand? Who know how long they're gonna be closed down for? The Fed keep raising its interest rate until they crash the economy. But yet say you niggas wanna be proud. Now when the Fed keep raising the interest rate, the economy gonna collapse. And what thing gonna happen in the islands there, Trinidad and Tobago, in Jamaica, in Barbados, in Guyana, in St. Lucia, in the Bahamas, in all these small islands, Dominica, Dominican Republic, Haiti, all these things gonna happen. No food, nothing not gonna be coming in. You understand? Nothing not gonna be coming in, right? Nothing not gonna be coming in, right? Because what y'all walk contrary towards the Most High seeking do it back to y'all. Most High he's a jealous God. Most High he's a jealous God, right? Let me get a precept here. Uh, this is let me start from this is Leviticus 26 and 14. But if you will not hearken unto me, and will not do all these commandments, and if he shall despise my statutes, or if your soul abhor my judgment, so that he will not do all my commandments, but that he break my covenant, I also will do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terror, consumption, and the burning argue that shall consume the eyes and cause sorrow of heart. Yes, sorrow of heart mean mind. If people not gonna know what to do, it gonna be great sorrow day. People not gonna know what to do. And he shall sow your seed in vain, for your enemy shall eat it. So let me jump into verse 21. And if he will walk contrary unto me, and will not hearken unto me, I will bring 7 times more plagues upon you according to your sin. And this is when the most I can bring. Hey, 2/3 of Israel can be cut off. The most I see can bring 7 more plagues. You understand? So out here, things gonna be different. See all this mort, all this smile, all this game. When this economy collapse, out here gonna be total different. Most I ain't playing no games, right? Most I ain't playing no games, right? Verse 22, Leviticus 26 and 22. I also will send wild beasts among you. Yeah, when this grid be taken out, this electrical grid be taken out. Hey, all these wild beasts gonna come out, especially you women who will be on your monthly. You ain't got no pads, you ain't got no water because they said they got shortage of water, right? It said that, right? It is, right? Uh, it is. I think it's up. They say, right? It got shortage of water, right here. It's including water and wastewater. You understand? So a lot of you women are not able to wash yourself up, and them beasts gonna smell them blood, and they're gonna come and get you. They're gonna eat you bitches up. You understand? All right? They're gonna eat you bitches them up. All right? This is Leviticus 26 and 22. I will also send the wild beasts among you, which shall rob you of your children and destroy your cattle, and make you few in numbers, and your height and your highway shall be desolate. You understand? And the beast also come in the form of the so-called white man because he's a beast too. You understand? 123. And if he will not be reformed by by these things, will I walk contrary and Salakia. And if he will not be reformed by me by these things, but will walk contrary unto me, then will I also walk contrary unto you, and will punish you yet 7 times more for your sin. So the Most High, this is what the Most High about to bring hell on you proud Israelites. Most High about to bring hell on you proud Israelites. You understand? Most High ain't playing. You understand? Most High ain't playing. Most High about to bring hell. Right? So he said the report is an urgent call to action to organize a uniform reaction to the great attack. He said harden it from attack, warn of the threat, and push regular America into preparing for the worst. Yeah, for the worst. America not gonna be great again. America gonna be destroyed. Just said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. America gonna be destroyed, right? And all you put your trust in America gonna be destroyed. You Israelites gonna be destroyed along with these heathens because you put your trust in what? Babylon. You understand? Hey, Shalom to the Yakim and the Kwan, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Bashem Rakakadash Rakadam, right? You put your trust in Babylon. So hey, Babylon gonna be a sheep, right? Right? It's yeah, it said it also called for federal spending instead of a reliance on rate hike by individual utilities to fix their system, and said that $1 spent to protect the grid will save $6 in each case of recovery. Right? He said the power grid is a prime target for attack by the nation state, and it is not fair for ratepayers to bear the full brunt of this national security function, said the report, which which look which look at the potential of the catastrophic half-year blackout that could impact 75 million. So half-year, which go back to 6 months, that could affect 75 million people. A majority of these people are gonna be Israelites. Millions of people, 75 million. So this is chaos. This is total confusion. This is chaos. You understand? This is chaos. Y'all gonna start killing each other for water, for food. Things that y'all wasting right now, y'all gonna be killing each other for it. You know? Yeah, people waste water, people waste food because they have it. But these things that it was wasting before, they're gonna be killing people for it. They're gonna be killing each other for it. You understand? Right? He said he said the attack could also come with no notice and last half a year. And when it happened in New York in New York and New York City and Louisiana, it just come, you know, right? He said the power select where was yeah. He said the attack could be also come with no notice of a year long duration. He said lasted several weeks to months, right? He said at least 2 months, but more likely 6 months or more due to physical destruction to equipment such as transformer, transmission, line, right? So hey, all these Instagram hoes, social media hoes, hey, most I gonna destroy your platform. All these hey, hey, the most I gonna destroy your platform, right? It's a transmission line or the severity of even resulted in limited workforce to repair damage or inability to create a transport replacement part. He said the report said this profound threat required a new national focus. He said the NIAC found that our existing plan, right, is response resource and coordination strategy will be outmatched by an event of this severity. He says It says significant action is needed to prepare for the catastrophic power outage that could last for weeks or months, right? And when you go into this word, when you go into this, when you check up this word, severity, right? It's the state of being severe. So like the state of being severe means very, very bad or intense, strict, harsh, right? Right? So it's the state of being severe, the degree of something undesirable, badness or seriousness, right? There's the word severity, right? You understand? So this is what come in, right? This is what come in, right? But you niggas still want to be proud, right? They want to be proud, right? Still want to be proud. Let me get a quick precept of this. Still want to be proud. This is Ezekiel, right? This is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 5. He said, thus said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, power and evil, and only evil. Behold, it is come. Yeah, this will come in. Evil and only evil. Right? Most I ain't playing with you niggas. Right? You understand? Most I ain't playing. Right? It's according to the DHS, the council provide the President of the United States through the Secretary of Homeland Security with advice on security and resilience of critical infrastructure sector and their functional system, physical asset, and cyber network. Right? So, right? And when you go to this word resilience, it's a mental ability to recover quickly from depression, illness, or misfortune. And you people, the most I say you can let me read it back again. So you Israel not gonna be in a state of recovering quickly, are gonna be destroyed. Totally are gonna be destroyed. And that's really most I say, hey, I read it earlier. This is Leviticus 26 and 16. I also will do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terror, consumption, and burning argument. He said that shall consume the eyes and cause sorrow of heart. Sorrow of heart. And when you go to this word resilient, it said the mental ability to recover quickly from depression, illness, or misfortune. So you dumb niggas that now have the ability to be resilient. You understand? Y'all gonna be destroyed. Most I see give you sorrow of heart, which is your mind. Y'all gonna be destroyed. Because y'all fighting against Jamaica. Y'all fighting against Jamaica. He said if you walk contrary to me, I will also walk contrary to you. You understand? Right? He said while the period study was prepared by the federal agency and the military, the new report was prepared prepared by industry and government leader. Both raised similar concern, right? He said, much of the report recommendation focused on the need for critical cleaning house or authority to guide the nation in a blackout, but it is also revealed how unprepared people and government are. Despite the pepper movement in the nation, some of these warnings from the report are below. You understand? So these people ain't ready. 230 Israel, they ain't ready. You understand? These top elite, they're preparing for this because they know about this. They're preparing for it. But they're gonna be destroyed too. You understand? The only thing gonna be saved out of America is the elect brothers and the elect sisters and the elect children gonna be saved out of America. Everything is gonna die. You understand? Everything is gonna die. Right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua ain't playing. Billions of people gonna die. Most I ain't playing. Right? You say right, you say right, you say give the growing frequency and yeah, servicing of disaster and other risks, right? Um, invented in this world just now, right? Severity, right? Severity, right? It mean state of being what? State of being severe, right? Meaning bad, being very bad or intense, right? So when we see this word, let's go back to severe, right? Severity, it mean being in bad state, right? It's a severity of disaster and other risks. There need to be an increase in individual accountability. It's a enterprise and communication investment, right? It's saying, right? Yeah, in resilient. It's an investment in resilient infrastructure. He said there is a misconception that even occur infrequently. There need to be more individual accountability for preparedness. He said resilience at the state and local level will be critical to enable people to shelter in place and facilitate faster recovery. Any any event that require a mass evacuation will use up critically resource clog transportation pathway. So you're not gonna even got time for use cars and because everything gonna be clogged. Like if a pipe clog, the water can't come through. You understand? The water can't pass because it clog up. So hey, it's gonna be clogged transportation pathway. You understand? And reduce workforce necessary for infrastructure recovery. And so this great outage can cause race war. You understand? And this devil gonna come down on you Israelites. They're gonna come down on you Israelites. Right? Tell you that they're gonna come down on you Israelites. This is Jeremiah. Let me get Jeremiah. You understand? They're gonna come down on you Israelites. This is Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 23. They shall lay hold on bow and spear. They are cruel. Who gonna lay hold on bow and spear? So-called white man. These Gurga troops that gonna patrol the streets. Because all this gotta happen to make you people beg the government for the microchip. They can cause this chaos and you people gonna beg for the microchip. You're gonna beg the so-called white man for the microchip. Because you people gonna want society to go back how it was that you can eat, that you can work, you can come home, you can watch TV. You understand? You people gonna beg. And when you take the chip, it's gonna be destroyed because you deny your power. You Israelite, speaking to you Israelite, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you take the microchip, they're gonna be destroyed. Right? He said Jeremiah 6:23, they shall lay on bow and spear, which they know as guns, different different guns. And this Esau blessing, one Esau blessing is what sword. He said they are cruel, they are cruel. He said, and have no mercy. They cannot have no mercy, you Israelites. They not gonna have no mercy. You understand? They not gonna have no mercy. Right? He said their voice roared like the sea, and they ride upon horses, set in array as men for war against thee, O daughter of Zion. They gonna ride on horses, then come in the Hummer vehicle. The war tanks through the streets, and they're coming against you Israelites. The ones who fight against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the Most High gonna bring the sword against y'all. The Most High gonna bring the sword against y'all because the Most High control the right hand and the left hand side. Y'all declare war against y'all maker by rejecting his word. So y'all declare war. So you can walk contrary towards you, rebellious Israelites. This is Proverbs 16:4. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. And we the day of evil. We the day of evil. You understand? But the elect gonna be saved out of this. The elect gonna be saved. Right? He said their voice roared like the sea. He said they ride upon horses, mean they have a vehicle or what time they're gonna be coming through the streets, right? Set in array as men for war against thee, O daughter of Zion, against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, right? He said, we have heard the fame thereof, our hands wax feeble, anguish and take hold of us, and pain as for a woman in travail. Yeah, pain. Because they're gonna kick down your door, they're gonna put you out to death. A lot of you women gonna be ravished. You understand? A lot of you women gonna be ravished in the day. Your house gonna be rifled when these government troop coming through. Because they're gonna be total chaos when this blackout hit. They're gonna be total chaos when the economy collapse. They're gonna be total chaos when they ain't got no food and no food come in the city, when they ain't got no drinking water. They're gonna be total chaos. Fear gonna be on every side. This what about to happen. Slavery can't compare to it. The flood, when the Most High flood the earth, they can't compare to it. When Antiochus Epiphany rule upon you Israelite, they can't compare to it. 70 AD, when Vespasian and Titus uh, destroyed Jerusalem, they can't compare to it. That what about to happen. You understand? Read Daniel 12:1. It tell you. Revelation 12:12. Where we warning you Israelite, take heed. Repent and turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Take heed. You understand? Stop being rebellious. Salvation is to you Israelites. Right? Uh, right? Brother Dennis Hardly say Revelation 13:16. Can the RFID chip kind of get to two-third? Yeah. And this will come in because when they eat it from the tree, they eat it from the tree of life. The brother Kalam Shalom Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Barakutam. Because that's what they do. They eat it from the tree. They eat it from the tree asalak. They eat it from the tree and death. So that's what they get. Because the works of the so-called white man is death. His philosophy is death. You understand? So they eat it from the tree. They eat it from the tree and death. So this is what they can get. This is what they can get. You understand? Jeremiah 6:25. He said, "Go not forth into the field, nor walk by the way." So you niggas that can't even go in the streets. It can be so scary that you can't even go into the streets because you gotta watch your back on every side. Nobody ain't trust nobody, right? You can't even go into the field, right? He said, Jeremiah 6:25, he said, "Go not forth into the field, nor walk by the way, for the sword of the enemy and fear on every side, for the sword of the enemy." Who's the enemy? The so-called white man. He's the enemy. He's the sword. For the sword, it said, for the sword of the enemy and fear is on every side. You understand? On every side. You nigga think this is a joke, but this ain't no joke, right? This ain't no joke, right? This is Jeremiah 5:15. Lo, I will bring a nation upon you from far, O house of Israel. You understand? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American in the tutorial. Most I see can bring a nation from far. It is Gorgon troop, right? These UN soldiers, right? The most I gonna bring them. That's why the most I see can remove far from you the Northern Army. Most I can send the Northern Army away. Cause they gotta go to the Middle East and die too. And these foreign troops gonna come in. And they're not gonna show you it's like no mercy. You understand? Because y'all reject the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So like y'all speak evil against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Y'all scoff against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Y'all plot all kind of wickedness, saying that GMS is rape little girls. You understand? GMS hate women. We are a hate group. Yeah, we hate evil. The scripture said they that love the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai hate evil. You understand? It's a righteous thing to hate evil. Yeah, we hate homosexuality, pedophilia, right? We hate this current kingdom, which is the so-called white man heaven, which is his rulership. We hate this. You understand? This is why the most are gonna get rid to these people, right? Because y'all are foolish. Jeremiah 5:15, lo, I will bring a nation upon you from far, O house of Israel, said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It is a mighty nation. It is an ancient nation, right? It's an ancient nation. He said, a nation whose language thou knowest not, neither understand what they say. So y'all gonna understand what these men speaking. These men gonna kick your door down. These men gonna get it. And these men being trained for this. They're being trained and prepared for this. Right? He said, their quiver is an open sulcapore. They are all mighty men. So the quiver is where you put your arrow. So they're gonna have a lot of ammunition. They're gonna have a lot of ammunition. You understand? He said the quiver is an open sulcapore. We know a sulcapore is a tube or a calf, right? So they're gonna be fully loaded, fully loaded. He said they are all mighty men. They are all not some. They are all mighty men. You understand? Because Esau bringing his troop to bring back what? To bring back stability, to put them in FEMA camp, to chip them and bring back society as well. That's not gonna happen. So this troop gonna come in there to what? To lay out the most high judgment on you wicked niggas. And you heathens gonna get it too. All you heathens in America, you Arabs, you Chinese, you Africans, you East Indians, you understand? You are Japanese, all you are all these nations that dwell in America. America is known as the greatest melting pot. All these nations dwell, y'all gonna get it too. So y'all gonna exempt, y'all gonna get it too. You understand? Y'all gonna get it, right? Y'all gonna get it. Let me read back this in Jeremiah 6:20 and 26. O daughter of my people, guard thee with sackcloth. And who guarding themselves with sackcloth? The elect. Because that was morning. We morning is why I see we out on the highways and by with our sackcloth. And y'all laugh when you say we wear dress. You understand? This the spirit they gotta be mourning and crying out against all the abomination. you niggas scarf him because you niggas love this place. You don't want America to be destroyed. You want the so-called white man to keep ruling. You want to be a perpetual servant. That's why the most I can take y'all out. Because y'all are foolish, right? Jeremiah 6:26, he said, O daughter of my people, guard thee with sackcloth and wallow thyself in ashes, right? And there's a custom that we used to do in our food fights to do. In time of sorrow, you used to do that. In a sign of mourning, right? He said, make thee mourning as for a only son, most bitter lamentation, for the spoiler shall suddenly come upon us, and the spoiler is the so-called white man. You understand what? The most I gonna defend is men, right? The most I gonna defend is men, right? Let me just read this one in right? This is what about to come upon you wicked niggas. This is Matthew 24 and 20. He said, but he that pray he that your fight be not in the winter, and we need death of winter right now, right? Neither on the Sabbath day, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So what about to happen to surpass the flood, surpass when we were taken down in 70 AD with Vespasian and Titus, when Antiochus rolled upon us, slavery, all this what about to happen to surpass all that. You understand? But what the elect gonna be saved. You understand? Most I gonna take care of his elect. You understand? Most I gonna take care of his elect. Right? Right? Let me get this here. This is Isaiah. Right? This is Isaiah chapter 59 verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua from the west, and his glory from the rise of the sun. You see, the name of the Heavenly Father is very important. You understand? Name is very important. That's why he said the elect shall praise his holy name. You understand? The elect shall praise his holy name. Right? You understand? Right? He said, Isaiah 19, so shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua from the west, and his glory from the rise of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the enemy come like a flood, these girls are true. Mashallah, they can come like a flood, right? They can come like a flood. He said, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua shall lift up his standard against him. So brothers can get spiritual power to defend what? Defend brothers, you understand? Defend their household, defend the self. Brothers can get spiritual powers, you understand? The elect gonna be protected. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua gonna protect the elect, brother, get spiritual power. Angels gonna protect him, brothers. You understand? Our brother's family. That the Most High show mercy to. Because the Most High ain't show you mercy, you're gonna be FUCK. If the Most High ain't show you mercy. And this the only people gonna be showing mercy is the Israelites. You understand? All you are the heathen who will die, going into slavery. Right? Going into slavery. You understand? Slavery. Right? You understand? Um, it's electricity, fuel, clean drinking water, whatsoever service, food, refrigeration, emergency medical service, communication capability, and some access to financial service as being identified as critical lifeline service that would be needed to sustain local communities and prevent mass migration. So this is what about to happen, right? And the government shutdown is not nothing light. You might look at, hey, Trump shut down the government because he want to build a wall the Democrat don't want to sign the paper. There's nothing light. That ain't nothing light. You understand? The government could stay shut down. You understand? The Democrat don't they let me say they sign the paper. Government will remain shut down. You people gonna start losing because what? You ain't getting paid, your food running out, your money, the little money you got running out. You understand? A lot of company closing down. We see Sears close 80 more stores. You understand? We see interest rate the Fed raise interest rate. We see the economy at the global economy debt is 184 trillion and going. You understand? So this place finish. This place finish. You understand? This place finish. Right? Yeah, this place finish. So focus on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? This is what you gotta focus on. Right? Let me get this one. Psalms. Right? Right? Psalms 22. Matter of fact, let me read this one in because this is the two-third scriptures. You know, two-thirds gonna be cut off. You know, let me read this in right before I go to the Psalms. Yeah, the Most High gonna lift up a standard against them. You understand? Brothers gonna get spiritual powers. You know, and scoffers gonna be mocking at that. You know, or what they gonna be destroyed. This is Zechariah 13 and 8. He said, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, two parts therein shall be cut off and die. So two-thirds of you so-called Negroes, Latin, Native American Indian, confusion of it is that you're gonna be cut off and die. You understand? It's but the third shall be left therein. The third is the 144,000, the one-third them and the children. They're gonna be left therein. They're gonna be saved. Because there's the one who humble himself and turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is my power. Yeah, He can refine us with these words. These words are going to cleanse us. He can try us with these words. How we can try us? When we hear these scriptures, when we read these scriptures, when we elders, our pastors and our elders teach us these scriptures and say this we gotta do, this is how the most I can try. We see if we can do what the scriptures say. And that's how we can be tried, that's how we can be refined by these words, the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? But two-thirds of Israel are gonna die. Because they are niggers. Right? The most I gonna purge the rebels out. They are a bunch of niggers. Right? This is Psalms 22, right? Um, Psalms 20. This is Psalms 20 and 1. He said, the Lord Yahweh heareth thee in the day of trouble. So the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua going to hear the elect in the day of trouble. Right? You're going to hear the elect in the day of trouble. Right? Let me get it. Psalms 91. Right? Psalms. Yeah, Psalm 91 verse 40, he said, because he had set his love upon me, because he has set his love upon me. How he set his love upon the Most High? How the elect set love upon the Most High? By doing what the Most High say. Love is keeping commandment. That's how they set it. That's how the elect set the love upon the Most High by doing with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. See, right? Psalm 91 verse 14, because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high because he had known my name. Because he had known my name. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, who dwelling on the God, and Yahweh Shai is his son, who dwelling on the God, Jesus. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? Means again, Psalms 91 verse 14, because he has set his love upon me, because we do the elect gonna do the things that the scripture says to do, they're gonna do it. Right? Therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. He's going to be saved. The elect going to be saved. You understand? This is Psalms 20 and 1. He said, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai hear thee in the day of trouble. The name of the power of Jacob defend thee. You understand? So the Most High gonna defend his elect. Most High gonna fight for his elect, right? Let me jump down in verse 7. He says, some trust in chariots. Yeah, they trust in this system, right? They trust in Babylon, right? So Babylon gonna be ashamed, right? He says, some trust in chariot and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, our power. You understand? Yeah, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to deliver his elect. You understand? He's going to deliver his elect. Right? Understand? Let me get this. See, this is Ecclesiasticus. Right? These devil with a smile on the face. These devil gotta go. Right? Salakia. This is Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha. Right? Which is Book of Sirach. Chapter 18. Right? Chapter 18. Let me start from verse 20. Ecclesiasticus chapter 18 verse 20 said, before judgment examine thyself. So with the time of judgment, so with the elect gonna do, they're gonna examine themselves. Because tutorial examining themselves, them still in the spirit, them still in the mortal spirit, them still making plan for 2019. Yeah, 2019 is my year, boy, I gonna make the money. You understand? Them still planning. You understand? So they're not examining themselves in judgment. With the time of judgment, and where judgment is be under the heaven, and we under the heaven, which is the place of judgment. Right? Let me get a precept backed up. Because these dumb Christian think when you die you're going to hell and there's some going in fire for judgment. I set the spiritual retards. Right? Spiritual retard, this is what it is. Right? This is I think it's Second Chronicles 16. Let me see. No, I think it's check First Chronicles. Right? Yeah, First Chronicles chapter 16, verse 13. O ye seed of Israel, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his choosing one, which is you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Verse 14. He is the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, our power. His judgments are in all the earth. The Most High judgment is in all the earth. So we need time of judgment. So the elect gonna examine themselves. Right? They're gonna examine themselves. Let me get next one. All right. But be he mindful always of his covenant. So hey, the elect gonna be mindful always because the Most High show them what grace, which is go back to mercy or favor, by giving them this truth and this understanding. So they're gonna be always mindful of his covenant. That's why you see the elect men out there on the highways and byways throughout the entire world, right? Wherever the Most High planned them do this work, doing charity to the house of Israel, telling them, yo, be mindful of the Most High covenant. You are Israelite, salvation to you. But the ones who take heed to be delivered, right? He said, be he mindful always of his covenant, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations, right? Commanded to the Israelites, right? This is Psalms 26, verse 9. He said, with my soul have I desired thee in the night. Yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early. And this is what the elect will do. They're going to seek the Most High early, right? Before what? Before the evil days come, right? He said, for when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitant of the world will learn righteousness. So is in the earth is the place of judgment, right? So the earth is the place of judgment. So in the time of judgment, right? So back in Ecclesiasticus chapter 18, verse 20, he said, before judgment examine thyself, and in the day of thy visitation thou shalt find mercy. He said, humble thyself before thou be sick, and in thy sin show repentance. And that's what the elect doing, the show repentance, right? And warning the nation of Israel, yo, repent, but we know two toward never here, right? He said, leave. Learn before thou speak. Salakia, Salakia. Yeah. Verse 21. Ecclesiasticus 18:21. He said, humble thyself before thou be sick, and in the time of and in the time of sin show repentance. He said, let nothing hinder thee to pay thy vow in due time, and defer not. He said, and defer it not until death to be justified. He said, he said, before thou prayest, prepare thyself, and be not as one that tempted the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? So he said, this is the point here. He said, think upon the wrath that shall be at the end. So think upon on the wrath shall be at the end. How the wrath is? Let me read it. Right in Daniel 12. We just read it in Matthew 24 and 21. But I read it in Daniel 12 too. Right? This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. He said, and at the time shall Michael the archangel stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, which is the elect, which is you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American Indian, you Confucian and Faith Israel, the 144,000 and the 1/3 million children who gonna be delivered, who gonna repent and turn back, right? And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time the people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book of life, which is the elect. You understand? So the time coming there, hey, you understand? He said a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation. So the things that were about to hit this place. You understand? Right? That were about to hit this place. So the elect gonna be delivered. Ecclesiasticus chapter 18, verse 24. Think upon the wrath that shall be at the end, and the time of vengeance, when he shall turn away his face. So the Most High gonna turn away his face when he give this that angel the green light. Most High gonna turn his face away, and the Most High gonna preserve and protect his elect. You understand? The Most High is he gonna do that, right? Uh, this is Second Ezra, right? Uh, Second Ezra chapter 16. Let me start from let me start from verse 17. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. He said, for they shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So they can come down on men that fear the Lord. You understand? He's never gonna come for us. Right? Verse 71, he said, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. So we're going to be tried. Most likely try our faith, right? Verse 74, this is it right here, verse 74. Hear, O he my beloved, which is the elect. So the Most I say, hear, O he my beloved, said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So the Most I say going to deliver us. Yeah, they're going to come, they're going to take us, some are going to be free in the camp. Some brothers going to be put to death. Some brothers are martyrs. Revelation 20 and 4. But they're going to rise again. You understand? The Most I say, hey, He's going to protect us. Read this again. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 74. Hear, O he my beloved, said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, behold, the day of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. He said, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua power. Let not your sin weigh you down, and let not your iniquity lift up themselves. So the Most High can deliver who? You understand? The men that put their trust in Him, He can deliver them. You understand? Most High can deliver them, right? The elect gonna be delivered. Elect gonna be saved. You understand? They're gonna be saved, right? You understand? They're gonna be saved, right? Um, right. Read this one. This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 23. Because the Most High say, reach back again. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 75. He said, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your guide, right? He said, this is Hebrews 10 and 23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promise. So the Most High is faithful that promise. So the Most High say, hey, he can protect us, he can protect us. Right? The Most High say we're gonna be martyrs, we're gonna be martyrs. Right? So read back again. Hebrews 10 and 23 said, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering. So don't waver. The Most High said, don't doubt. Don't doubt the Most High. The Most High is faithful. That's why Apostle Paul said, desire spiritual gift. Pray and ask the Most High for more faith. You understand? Pray and ask the Most High to whatever happened that you hold your integrity. You didn't lose integrity. Pray and ask the Most High for these spiritual gift. You understand? Like our forefather Job. You understand? He didn't lose the integrity. He keep his integrity. We gotta be men. So we gotta pray for these gifts. Because we need Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Why do you think we need that? We need a savior. We need Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua don't need me. We need Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So we gotta use these spiritual tools. Right? He said, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering. For he is faithful that promise. You understand? For he that's faithful that promise. You understand? Yeah, next one. This is Wisdom of Solomon, right? Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1, verse 1. He said, love righteousness, he that be judge of the earth. And he said, think of the Lord with a good heart, and in simplicity of heart seek him. For he will be found of them that tempt him not, and show himself unto such as do not distrust him. So don't waver And don't tempt the Most High. Don't distrust the Most High. Put your trust in Him. Pray for the gift. You understand? Read this again. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 verse 2. For he will be found of them that tempt him not, and show himself unto such as do not distrust him. You understand? Right. So we gotta trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Understand? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai gonna deliver his elect. Right? They gonna be delivered. You understand? But you niggas gonna die when this electrical grid, so when this economy collapse. You understand? You niggas gonna feel it, right? You niggas gonna feel it, right? I am proud, right? Y'all put your trust in money. Y'all put your trust in your women. Y'all put your trust in your material thing. You women over social media. Hey, go on social media, you're gonna see how our women totally out there though. Just go on social media and you can see how Eve totally out there though. From the nigger woman to the Latino woman to the Native American Indian woman. Totally out there though. Right? You understand? This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 7. He said, for everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by his faith. Yeah, the works and your faith go together. If you claim that you got faith, you're gonna do the works of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He said, make your body a living sacrifice. You understand? Go and teach this word. Study this word. You gotta be taught by a mighty Lord. You understand? And go out and teach Israel. Either they hear or they forbear. Do the things within the law to your best ability. Love the brotherhood. Don't be a nigger. You understand? And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby he have believed shall be preserved from the set perils, economic collapse, race war, famine, martial law, mass death, out here. You understand? He shall be preserved from the set perils and shall see my salvation in my land and within my border, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So they're gonna be saved. Hey, the most I gonna protect his elect. You understand? The most I gonna protect his elect. So hey, 2019 gonna come with a bang, a boom. You understand? This economy gonna shake up. The Fed is gonna keep raising its interest rate because this devil ready to bring this microchip. He ready to chip you people. You people ready for this chip because you people are already conditioned. You people always go with the flow with tech. Everything technology evolve. Our new technology come out. You people run blindly to get it. You understand? So this devil ready to bring a chip. You understand? So to get a chip, to chip the people on a mass scale, you gotta bring a disaster. Chaos gotta come. Gotta put fear in the people. They gotta cut off the food. They gotta starve them. You understand? They gotta see mass death. These people gonna run and take this chip easy because they have no trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. But the elect not gonna take the chip. Right? The elect gonna get victory over him, over his image, which is the one warlord, right? Over the beast, which is the power structure, Esau kingdom, right? And over his mark, which is the RFID microchip. The elect gonna get a victory of it. And the brothers who gonna be beheaded because they're not gonna take the mark, neither worship the beast or his image, they're gonna rise up again. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua gonna rise them up. You understand? Gonna rise them up. Revelation 20:4 and 4 Thessalonians 4, chapter 4, verse start from verse right? They tell the dead in Yahushua shall rise first. Right? 4 Thessalonians chapter 4, you can start from verse 15 to verse 18. The dead in Yahushua shall rise first. Right? So the elect gonna get a victory. Revelation 15:2, they're going to get the victory, right? So, hey, shalom to the Akiyams and the coming board, to Wada for the support, you know, you understand? So, shalom to the elect, to the 144,000, to the 1/3 member, the children, shalom to you. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Shalak Rayom, La, Mashapatiyam, La Babal. You understand? The 2/3 and Babylon, right? You understand? And with that, with this message fire, I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakodash, double honor to the apostles and elders who move at breaking the stone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiyams in the folk and the earth, pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. I want to say Shalom.